What is going on, y'all? My name is Gravely, and today I'm going to be showing y'all the best way to farm the True Prophecy in Season of the Chosen. Now, if you did not know, the True Prophecy is actually the best 120 RPM hand cannon in the kinetic slot in Destiny 2. The Steady Hand is also another great 120 RPM kinetic hand cannon. The only issue with the Steady Hand in comparison to the True Prophecy is that the perk pool on the Steady Hand is not as good as the perk pool on True Prophecy. Now, for the actual True Prophecy farm itself, what you are going to want to do is head over to the Gunsmith, as I believe this is the only vendor in the entire game that can actually give you the True Prophecy. Once you have made it to the Gunsmith, what you are going to want to do is turn in as many Gunsmith materials as you can and claim as many legendary engrams as you can, because these are what is going to drop the True Prophecy. Now, if you are like me right here and you barely have any Gunsmith materials, don't worry, because I am going to show you guys the best way that you can farm Gunsmith materials. Now, there are actually two things that I recommend doing in order to get as many Gunsmith materials as possible. The first thing that you are going to want to do is simply head on over to your vault and delete any unwanted items. When you delete a piece of legendary or exotic gear, you are going to be given 3 Gunsmith materials. I know that does not seem like a lot, but trust me, it really does add up quickly. Also, be sure to go through and check each of your character's inventories, as you may have some more unwanted items that you can dismantle for Gunsmith materials. For the second way to farm Gunsmith materials, what you are going to want to do is open up your inventory, go down to your ghost shell, and make sure that you have the Banshee Special Ghost mod equipped. This mod will basically allow you to generate Gunsmith telemetry data on any elemental weapon kill. Now, in order to get as many elemental weapon kills as we possibly can, what we are going to want to do is head over to the Dreaming City and load up the Shattered Throne dungeon. Now, once you have loaded into the Shattered Throne, you are going to want to progress until you get to this room right here. Basically, for anyone who does not know, when you enter this room, an infinite number of Thrall will keep coming at you over and over and over again, and you can just keep killing them repeatedly with your energy weapon to get as many Gunsmith telemetry datas as you possibly can. Now, for this farm, I recommend using the exotic bow, the Trinity Ghoul, especially if you do have the Trinity Ghoul's catalyst completed, because when you have this, it is just an absolute monster when it comes to clearing out adds. If you do not have Trinity Ghoul, or you just do not have the catalyst, I would recommend using Risk Runner, because while these thralls do not hit for arc damage, you can actually just throw a grenade at the floor and you will proc the Risk Runner's perk. Well, I guess you won't proc it if you don't have it equipped, but if you do have it equipped and you shoot yourself with some arc damage, or you can hit yourself with an arc grenade, you will actually proc Risk Runner's perk. And I just wasted all my arc stuff. Well, actually, right here, you guys will see I just procced Risk Runner's perk. You can do it without the enemies even touching you, and then when you keep getting kills, you are going to extend the perk, so you can basically just keep using Risk Runner over and over and over to kill as many thralls as possible. Now, when you actually go into the Thrall room itself, there are going to be 2 spots that I recommend standing for maximum efficiency. Now, I will say that if you do not see the Gunsmith telemetries popping up after you get a kill, it's because they actually pop up on the right side of the screen where the glimmer is. They don't actually show an icon for them. But anyways, the first spot I recommend standing in this room is actually in this corner back here, because you can just continuously kill the Thrall as they come after you. And I feel like this is probably the best spot, especially if you are using the Trinity Ghoul, because you can just keep shooting the floor and it's going to kill pretty much every Thrall in the area, and you can just basically keep repeating this process. The second spot I actually recommend going to in this room is actually on the staircase over here. Now, when you go to the staircase, you will notice that the Thralls just keep continuously coming up the staircase over and over and over again. Now, I feel like this is a little bit safer than the other method, because when you do this right here, you're pretty much never going to be touched by any Thralls. Sometimes you will have to move to collect ammo, but that's pretty much it. And these are pretty much the best 2 spots that I've seen. And if you want to check your progress or anything and check how many telemetries you've gotten, you can just hop on this railing right here, go into your inventory, and you will see right here, I've already gotten 12 weapon telemetries from literally doing just about nothing. And keep in mind, these telemetries are worth the same amount as Gunsmith materials. So every time you get 100 of these, you can get a Gunsmith engram. That is pretty much going to be the end of this video. Now, I do want to point out that the True Prophecy is a pretty rare drop, so if you do not get it right away, don't get frustrated, keep grinding, you will eventually get one. But anyways, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. If you guys did find it useful, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a like and a comment letting me know what you thought. Also, if you would like to see more from my channel, make sure you subscribe. Anyways, it's been Gravely. Peace.